Thank you, Stacy. I was just reiterating today's process and, of course, our desired outcome for Neil and Charlotte. As I was saying, we're obviously looking at two very successful people here. You have shared a life of exciting experiences together over the course of your relationship, but it's equally important, you've shared a carefully curated version of that life on social media to craft a public perception of yourselves. A perception that is, in fact, currency, an asset. Well, Stacy and I are here today to help guide the process of dividing that virtual equity that you've amassed in your public-facing life into two lives that leave each of you feeling just as interesting, enviable, and shareable apart as you were together.
The two halves still feeling whole and both still very worthy of being followed.
Yeah, let's begin the process, shall we? Wow. It looks like we are dealing with a lot of photos here. And good for you guys. Is that a 6?
Yes, Patrick, 6,118.
Okay, well, a picture is worth 1,000 words, as they say, and you two have devoted, wow, 876,000 words to just your meals. Well, what we usually like to do is actually let the two parties begin the negotiations, see if we can find some common ground.
I want the Nicaragua photos. I was training for a half marathon then. I looked fantastic in that swimsuit.
Neil.
She can have the Nicaragua. I hated Nicaragua. I spent 3 days in the toilet because of a bad ceviche, so my pictures are underwhelming at best.
Okay, see? Common ground already.
But I get Nashville.
Have Nashville. That trip was for you and Sean. I don't know why you two insisted that Krista and I join you.
Because I thought it would be fun.
To what? Watch you two pound down bourbon flights and tip your hat at every pair of Daisy Dukes that walked by?
That was one night.
We were there for a weekend.
Okay, clearly this is why we're all here today and where our expertise comes in.
Our team has grouped all of your images using data about subject matter, location, dates, hashtags, number of likes, etc.
So we'll just start with one and work our way through. First, all images tagged lightness of bean. That's BEAN.
168 images.
Yeah, I get those.
Well, how do you assume that? I took most of those.
Yeah, you took them because I was holding the cups or the books or bouncing light with the vintage French press. Besides, it's my coffee shop.
It's mine too.
Yeah, because I brought you there.
And because I kept going.
All right. What's the barista's name?
What?
The barista? What's his name?
White guy dreadlocks or Kafka quote tattoo?
Kafka quote. You are free, and that is why you are lost.
Ignatius.
Ignatius. I rest my case.
Come on, that is not how his parents pronounce it.
Never mind.
It's probably not even what they named him to begin with. You know what? Take the coffee pics. Take Ignatius, take the whole coffee shop. It's fine. Their cold brew tastes like vinegar. It's self-importance anyway. It's fine.
Neil?
All right, I'll concede all desserts in exchange for all Mexican food.
Minus Mexican desserts.
Okay, take the churros. Tacos are what people remember anyway.
Okay. Moving on, see? Nothing to it.
That's my favorite band.
That's my favorite brand.
They're my favorite of our gay friends.
Do you have any idea how hard it is to capture reflections in vinyl like that?
You didn't even see the irony of that graffiti being in Budapest until I explained it to you.
That photo's mine because it was inspired by my autumn mood board. My autumn mood board.
You wanted to use Walden on that photo, and I saved it with Valencia.
My clever hashtagging on that picture makes it what it is.
I held that stingray for 10 minutes.
And it was not happy about it.
I was waiting for the right light. You want to take a bad picture? Besides, that picture got 416 likes.
I earned that photo.
I earned the likes.
Okay, after a lengthy discussion, we've agreed that Charlotte will take possession of all cocktail images with the exception of anything egg-based or served in a coupe, which will belong to Neil.
As with all margaritas previously acquired by him under the Mexican food agreement.
Thank you for that kindness.
With that kindness in mind, it might be a good time to circle back to our brunch file to see if we can resolve our debate over pastries being considered a dessert.
Okay. Fine. Pastries are fine. But I maintain my position on waffles.
Oh, come on, Neil.
They can be savory, therefore they're not a dessert.
In what world are waffles savory?
The food world?
You are full of shit.
Should we, order something in?
Everyone like Thai?
Everyone likes Thai.
Great.
Oh, hey, honey, it's me. I'm not gonna make it home on time tonight. Okay, guys. Again, I'd like to apologize for the Chinese food. Stacy forgot that the Thai food place was closed. Okay. Based on our team's best practices and the numbers themselves, we feel that a fair distribution of airplane window photos would be a simple domestic international split.
Sorry, I can't agree to that. That makes one of us appear less worldly. What I would agree to is a 50-50 domestic international split with an opposing 70-30 divide on Europe and Asia. Ladies' choice of continent?
I would agree to that. And I'll take Asia.
That will take a little math on our end, but we can make that work.
All right. So all Throwback Thursday photos would become the property of Neil, and Sunday Fun Day photos become the property of Charlotte. Also, Neil would retain custody of all images detailing the progress of any of his facial hair phases.
Of which Charlotte wanted her complete lack of objection noted for the record.
Noted.
And we're agreeing to alternating Halloween party images by year using Charlotte's sexy zombie costume as the baseline, as well as to any birthday celebration images reverting back to the person being celebrated.
Actually, on second thought, I'd like to contest that. There are a few images from Neil's 30th that I want to open for discussion.
Why? It was my birthday.
There were some friends there that we rarely see, and it would be nice to have some pictures of them.
All right, whatever. Truthfully, you didn't look your best that night anyway.
I had a walking pneumonia, asshole. The only reason I left the house that night was because it was your first birthday that we were together, and I didn't want to miss it. Thought I might lose you if I did.
Yeah, that's right. That is right. Actually, if you factor that in, you look pretty amazing. That was a really fun party.
Yeah, it was a beautiful night.
Do you remember Ryan's impromptu speech on the table?
Yeah.
And then Brad
Brad's falling off of it?
Oh, man, I just remember I was so freaked out to turn 30, you know? And then I met you a few months before, and I didn't care anymore. I was excited about the prospect of sharing my life with you. And I was excited about sharing that life with the world, you know? Give something that people could like and comment on. And it was a life that, you know, other people would wish was theirs. What are we doing, Charlotte?
I don't know. I mean, this is all a little ridiculous, isn't it? I mean, we can have a few doubles, right?
No, I don't mean the pictures. I mean the breakup. Like, what are we doing? Are we being crazy? Should we maybe
Think about this. Are you kidding me?
What?
Neil, are you serious right now?
I don't know.
You You caught me fucking the guy that runs the community urban garden.
Yeah.
In the community urban garden.
Yeah, those gardens seem like such a good idea in theory.
Have some respect for yourself.
All right. Take it easy. Forgive me, I got a little caught up in all the good memories. I forgot to think about all the bad ones, like you on top of a pallet of potting soil underneath Finn the gardener.
Okay, you don't have to paint such an ugly picture of it, okay?
Oh, I'm sorry. Why don't you slap a Valencia filter on that and dress up your little indiscretion for the room? He's half your height.
He's the perfect height.
Oh.
Would that be the Eat Local Urban Growery?
Yeah, Stacy, that's the one.
Well, I think we can safely say where those 18 photos would be awarded to. And that is the last of them. It will take our techs a couple of days to actually physically separate the two accounts, but congratulations, folks. From a social media standpoint, you are now officially separated.
Let's call it the breakup and go from there.
What are you doing? Am I even in this?
We faced up.
Susie, get in here. And then
That was
Neil.
one long year. So baby, put on your makeup.
How does it look?
It's
great.
How do I look?
If I care.
You look terrible.
Let's play.
make sure you
another
tag
game.
Stacy.
It's a tag
One
underscore
the world
Stacy.
can see. Like pin the blame on anyone but me. 'Cause if you leave me alone now, I will go now, wild and free. The only thing that I've got too much of is goddamn stubborn, foolish pride. I get so upset sometimes, my eyes go eagerly blind. But when you stop moving, I can't help but move. And if you still wanna try, then I still wanna try. Two hearts sewn together, destroy each other. So kiss me for one last time. Before I walk away, you can make me stay. You can take my dignity, just let me take all my sins. Before I walk away, you can make me stay. Just leave me my dignity, you can take all my seedings. And call it the breakup. I'm shaking hands with your parents, but your skirt is still suspiciously hiked up. 'Cause if you leave me alone now, I will stay just where I was. Because you only seem to miss me